Hey everybody, I'm the Linux Gamer, and I just played Portal 2. It's a first-person physics puzzle game developed and published by Valve Software. Portal 2 was released for Linux February 26, 2014. In Portal 2, you play as Chell, a woman who is subjected to a series of tests devised and administered by an AI named GLaDOS. The story picks up soon after the events of the first Portal game. At the end of Portal 1, you destroy GLaDOS and you're ejected into what seems like a parking lot. While laying on the ground, half-conscious, you're dragged back into the Aperture Science facility by a robot. You're put in a stasis chamber and many years pass. You're finally revived by a personality sphere named Wheatley, who is voiced by the fantastic Stephen Merchant. Wheatley is an incompetent and fairly dim-witted AI who gets you into trouble and eventually wakes up GLaDOS. I won't tread too much further into the story here because it's truly one of the best narratives in gaming history. I recommend you play through it for yourself. But there's also a co-op campaign that sports its own storyline. During the multiplayer mode, you play as Atlas and Peabody, two robots who are designed by GLaDOS to be run through her tests. Throughout the courses, GLaDOS becomes increasingly bored with her creations because they cannot truly die. The story is less in-depth in the multiplayer, but you should still play through it. It's fun and hilarious. The aesthetics of Portal 2 are something to be praised. The visuals are coherent and tell a story all on their own. From a jungle-ravaged facility through GLaDOS' cleanup, to the depths of Aperture Science's oldest laboratories, and finally to Wheatley's disastrous lack of leadership. The environment of this game is no small achievement. The game pushes the source engine to its fullest extent, rendering gorgeous scenes in breathtaking fidelity. I believe that Portal 2 is perhaps the most unique, polished, and well-executed of any Valve game so far. I'm not just talking about the graphics, though. The game's soundtrack, the ambiance, the story, and the sound effects deliver something truly astounding that stands apart from other Valve titles. I'd also like to take a moment and talk about the characters. The design of GLaDOS in her various forms speaks to her character and the progress she makes. Wheatley's animations are effusive, lively, and the voice acting is spot on. And how can you forget about J.K. Simmons and his show-stealing performance as Cave Johnson? Portal 2 as a single-player experience is great. You have a gun that opens a pair of portals, which you use to solve puzzles. Put a portal on the floor and another on the ceiling, jump through it, and you'll fall indefinitely. Put one at the bottom of a pit and one on the wall and jump through it, you'll fly, at least until gravity ruins your fun. Using this interesting physics hack, you solve puzzles. You also use laser beams, blocks, and pressure plates. These are concepts carried over from the previous incarnation of the game. Portal 2, however, introduces some new mechanics. The Faith Plate, which propels you at high speed, the Light Bridge, which is a bridge made out of light, and the Excursion Funnel, which counteracts gravity to push and pull you and other objects in a straight line. You also get Bounce Gel, Speed Gel, and Portal Gel. These gels can be spread throughout a level using portals and excursion funnels in order to give the floors, walls, and ceilings the property of the gel. The blue gel will bounce you around. The orange gel will make you run really fast. And the white gel allows you to place portals in places you otherwise couldn't. The multiplayer aspect of the game is where some of the best puzzles can be found. Each player gets their own set of portals to use. That's right, 4 portals. Solving puzzles in this manner can be quite fun, and you can grief your pals with little consequence. You can play the game locally via split-screen co-op or online with a friend. Portal 2 uses fairly standard first-person shooter controls. Use W, A, S, and D to move your character. Use the mouse to look around, and the left and right mouse button to fire your portals. You can also use a controller, with the button mapping not straying too far from ordinary either. In the end, the game controls great no matter how you're playing. I'd really like to have a go at this with the Oculus Rift. I think that'd be sick, and probably quite sickening. With my modest hardware and craptacular AMD graphics chip, you'd think I wouldn't get much in terms of performance with Portal 2, but I was surprised to find out that I can run this game at nearly maxed out graphics, aside from anisotropic filtering and anti-aliasing. Even at 1080p, I get very playable frame rate. I'm running AMD's proprietary Omega driver, which I downloaded from their website. The level of optimization that Valve have put into the Linux client of this game stands to showcase just how dedicated they are to the SteamOS platform. Portal 2 features developer commentary. As I said in my Grim Fandango Remastered review, Commentary nodes in video games are acutely underused and should be a feature more widely adopted. Portal 2 has a built-in puzzle creator with Steam Workshop integration. This allows anyone to make their own puzzles with this easy yet powerful tool. The game also has some cosmetic DLC for the multiplayer characters Atlas and Peabody. I would recommend this game to just about anyone. If you're a fan of puzzle solving, physics games, or hilarity, you'll have a blast with Portal 2. I don't think it should come as any surprise that I give this game a 5 out of 5. It's available for Linux through Steam, link in the description. Have you played Portal 2? What do you think of it? Be sure to tell me in the comments or on Twitter at @TheLinuxGamer. Feel free to check out the rest of my channel, including my previous Top 5+1 features I'd like to see in SteamOS. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button and share it with your friends, and make sure you subscribe to see more from me, the Linux Gamer. Thanks for watching.